Hey, it's your girl, the missus with the kisses, baby.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus. Let's talk about celebrities. Let's talk about current events. Let's talk about the things you don't see on regular TV. So join us on BG Time. Oh, so join us on BG Time. Oh, so join us on BG Time. BG Time, yeah, yeah. BG Time.
When they see me, they know that every day when I'm breathing, it's for us to go farther. You know, every time I speak, I want the truth to come out. You know what I'm saying? Every time I speak, I want to shiver. You know, I don't want them to be like, they know what I'm going to say because it's polite. And even if I get in trouble, you know what I'm saying? That ain't that what we're supposed to do? But I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here, somebody going to clean it up.
Down, say I won't tell, I won't tell, I won't tell.
But what if I
Break it down, say I won't tell, I won't tell, I won't tell.
But what if I do? What if I do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Say I won't tell, I won't tell, I won't tell.
What if I do? What if I do? What you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
If I tell one person that tonight I was up here singing with Alicia Keys. What if I tell one person that I was up here singing with Alicia Keys? What if I tell you and 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 you? What if I tell you and you and you and you? What if I tell you and you and you? Everybody.
I won't tell nobody, baby.
Please don't tell them what I do.
So beautiful.
I saw the point. Like,
I know. I was actually thinking something else, but that's fine.
I can't make you love me if you want. Oh, I can't make you love me, yeah. If you don't.
The boy is bad.
The boy is bad. Hey.
The boy is bad.
And so is Alicia. And so is Alicia Keys, baby. What's good, baby? What's good? What's good in your city, baby? Everything over here good on my block, baby. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Well, I don't know what type of applaud that was. We're going to go ahead and hit that one right there. Welcome back, y'all. It's been so long. When I say so long, y'all, it's been so long. I don't even know how long it's been, but it's been a minute. But I'm so glad to be back. There are some changes that's going on. I have one more live show this month, unless somebody hit me up, one of these families hit me up and be like, I need to get on there now. I need to get on there today. Then you already know it's up from there. Okay. But if I don't have another family to come on, that wants to come on for December, then next Wednesday will be the last show for the 2025 year. Okay. Who knows? I may pull up on you. Y'all know I'm good for that. I'll pull up on you in a minute. But I just need this time. I really need this time. We are booked for January, baby. We are booked for January. Okay. So I'm very, very excited about that. And when I say book for the people that this is your first time listening to me, I mean basically all the families that's coming on to tell their loved one story on Wednesday nights, 9 o'clock, baby, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. We are booked for the month of January. When I tell y'all the stories for the month of January, you don't want to miss not nan Wednesday. You don't want to miss not nan Wednesday. Okay. The story we starting off with January 7th, the first show of the year, baby, that baby was killed by the police officer. Yeah, we going in. We going in. Okay, we going in. We going in. So make sure y'all tune in January 7th. That is the very first show for the new year. Hopefully, y'all will see me again before then. You all know that we do Joyful Treasures toy giveaway every year. Yes. So y'all would definitely see me on December 20th. Shout out to my team, baby. Shout out to my team. Shout out to my husband. And we cannot forget to say shout out to Wendell, my photographer, my videographer. He's just everything. Okay. So shout out to him just as well. As soon as he's able to get everything up and going, we will be live. Okay. We will be live. And I know y'all like, you be saying that a lot when it's time to do your events. I know. And then sometimes I don't even go live. And let me tell y'all why. Because I be in my zone. Okay. I be in my zone. When it's time for these people to show up, baby, Miss Peachy shows out. And I tune completely out when it comes to going live. Because I'm there for a whole nother purpose. Okay. So I'm going to try my best to make sure that we go live. But if not, don't worry. Wendell going to make sure he capture everything. Okay. Everything. And y'all will definitely see the pictures. And then, of course, you already know people going to be there and they're going to be going live anyways. So you will be able to see something. Okay. Now, have y'all been watching my page? Even though I have not been up here doing live shows, I still be showing y'all clips. Okay. I show y'all a lot of news clips on my Miss Peachy Time page. Okay. So pay attention. I just gave y'all some gems. Y'all sitting up there trying to figure out where Miss Peachy at, but Miss Peachy ain't doing no live. Y'all need to pay attention to my page. Because I'm still bringing the news to y'all. Okay? I'm still bringing the news to y'all. So make sure y'all tune in. Y'all look for Miss Peachy Time page. It's on Facebook. It also travels to my Instagram page just as well. So make sure y'all pay attention. I've been covering the Romika Meeks story. I had covered that when it first happened. So we had got some updates. I made sure that I brought y'all the updates. And I will be showing maybe a couple of my show tonight. We are live on StreamYard, baby. I don't know if y'all remember StreamYard when I first started. Baby, I was the queen. I was the queen of StreamYard. I was doing classes and everything. But then I was like, you know what? StreamYard went up a little bit too much. And we had to go. We was ghost. And then we done came back. StreamYard is definitely the way to go. I had a lot of issues with the other streaming service. Not a lot. I'm not going to sit there and say a lot. But it was one main issue that I was having that I cannot have. So if I got to pay to play, I got to pay to play. Okay? But I cannot have any issues when my guests come on. I have too many guests that come on Peach Tea Time for things to be messing up with my guests. Okay. So we back to StreamYard, baby. Thank you, StreamYard, for taking us back. A lot of my stuff was still in the system. So it's not a lot too much that I gotta do, but I have a lot to do. I got a lot to do to get ready for January 1st. I'm sorry, January 7th. A lot to do to get ready for January 7th. I have to make new flyers. I have to do new commercials. I have to do new intros and outros. Like, I got to get on my creativityness. So that's why I take a lot of time off in December. My main reason for taking a lot of time off in December is because December is a very emotional month for a lot of families, especially in the line of work that I do, which is dealing with crime victims' families. And December, you've got Christmas. November, you have Thanksgiving. And it's just not a good time for a lot of families. So I don't do a lot of family shows in December at all. And then the last 2 weeks of December, I always take off. So, but now I'm doing the whole month of December. I'm going to pull up on you whenever I can, especially if it's a big, big story going on. I will pull up on you. But besides that, baby, y'all enjoy your, yes, Poolie, they can see you. Y'all enjoy December. I don't have my green screen up, y'all. So when Poolie go past, he's not going to duck down. He don't care if y'all see him. He don't care. He don't care at all. So, anyways, let's go ahead, y'all. Did y'all like that Tank? Tank and Alicia Keys, baby. We start the show off with Tank and Alicia Keys. They did their thing, baby. They did their thing. Again, we are on a new streaming service, okay? So y'all have to give me some time so I can get a lot of stuff together. We are going to start with the story that I really wanted to talk about probably about a week or two ago. I have been showing the clips on my show. I mean, on my Facebook page. On my Facebook page, Miss Peachy Time, the Stockton mass shooting. At first I was like, I ain't gonna even talk about it because time has passed. Oh, I forgot to go live for Instagram. Hey, Instagram. Sorry. I apologize. I forgot all about Instagram. Let me go ahead and get Instagram going. And that they are doing. It's going now. So let me go ahead and cut them off right quick. Not cut them off like that, but hopefully it still works. Poolie, when you get a chance, this we live on Instagram. When you go back to your seat. When you go back to the seat. But y'all, let's go ahead and bring up this first clip. Baby, it's something about when a man cries. Oh my gosh. It just really, really, really breaks my heart to see a man cry. And this young man, when I tell y'all, he was completely heartbroken when his son was murdered in this shooting. Again, this is the Stockton shooting. This was in California, Stockton, California. Gang related. I'm just gonna call it what it is. It was, and the bad part about it is, everybody died. They weren't gang related at all. They weren't part of the gang. We had 3 babies that lost their lives. It was a 2-year-old birthday party. Now, one thing y'all know about me, I know y'all ain't seen me in a minute. I get it. But I don't sugarcoat nothing. It is what it is. The game goes how the game goes. Okay? So, y'all gonna hear me say some things that probably gonna piss some folks off. Oh, well, so be it. Explicit language, and also allegedly. Allegedly. Everything is allegedly on Peach Tea Time. Even in 2026, everything on Peach Tea Time is going to be allegedly. But just do know, I do my research. Okay? I definitely do my research. So, y'all, please go share this video right now. Share this video right now. Please subscribe to all my pages. Y'all know I'm all over everywhere on social media. I'm everywhere. So make sure y'all follow me on all platforms, especially YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. You can follow me on TikTok too. We don't do no shows over there on TikTok Live, but go ahead and follow me over there too. And for those that's watching for the first time, I'm Miss Peachy, baby. The missus with the kisses. Mwah. So let's go ahead and get started with this story, baby. A sad situation. 2-year-old birthday party. The mama invited the folks out. She just wanted everybody to have a good time. Matter of fact, let me show y'all the mama first. How about I show y'all the mama first? Okay, hold on. Let me get to. Matter of fact, we're gonna start from the beginning. Y'all know that's how I do. We start from the beginning. So right now, what we're going to do is just talk about this story only tonight. Because I got some things I got to do. I'm gonna be honest with you. I got some things I got to do. So let's go ahead and start it off with this clip right here. This is the police department describing everything that happened when they got to the scene. What happened? We're gonna talk to 2 or 3 of the families. We're gonna talk about those families, and I think there's one more thing we're gonna talk about. So here it is. Not this one. Hey, get back up there. Let me add up another one. Stop that screen. Okay. Y'all know we laugh. Y'all know what it is. All right. And plus, I'm on a new platform. We back on StreamYard, baby. All right, y'all. Listen to this lady and what this lady got to say. She part of the police department, allegedly. Here we go.
All right, so I'm Public Information Officer with the San Joaquin County Sheriff's Office. My name is Heather Brent.
Hi, Heather.
Limited information that I can provide at this time. I'm going to refer to my notes, though.
Okay.
Shortly before 6 o'clock p.m. tonight, our dispatch received reports of possible gunshots near the 1900 block of Lucille Avenue. What we have confirmed at this time is that there was a banquet hall where a family was celebrating. We have 14 victims of this shooting. 4 of those are deceased. The victims have been transported to local hospitals throughout the area. This is a very active and ongoing investigation. Information remains very limited at this time. Early indications suggest that this may be a targeted incident. Investigators are exploring all possibilities at this time. Detectives are working diligently to determine the circumstances leading up to this incident. We are urging anyone with information, whether it's videotape, surveillance, maybe you're in the area and you saw something, to please contact the San Joaquin County Sheriff's Office. Our number 1 priority right now is identifying the suspect in this incident. We're very grateful for our local law enforcement agencies. We have called out several agencies to come in and assist, including Manteca Police Department, Stockton PD. We've got the District Attorney's Office. We have the FBI. Again, our number 1 priority is ensuring that we find that suspect and hold them accountable. Ages
All
range
right, y'all.
from
We're gonna
juvenile
stop it
to
right
adult. I
there.
don't have specific ages that I can release at this time.
Because right now they're just gonna ask questions. Hey, Carmen. She said, I have missed you so much. Carmen, I have missed you just as well. You have been on my mind. Oh my gosh, you've been on my mind. And I keep saying, I gotta call Carmen. And it's just been so much going on in my life. Some know, some don't know. But one day I will be able to tell y'all what's been going on in my life. Okay. But Carmen, it's so great to see you here. It's so great to see everybody that came out tonight. Just to see me pull up on y'all. Okay. Just pull up on y'all for a little bit. But back to the story. So 4 people dead. 3 of them is little kids and 1 adult. This was a gang-related situation. Everything is allegedly on PGT time, but this is a gang-related situation. They have invited the gang members to the birthday party. Who does that? Little kids. They do that. Stop inviting gang members to your birthday parties. I don't care if one of the gang members is the daddy, as such. He ain't invited either. He shouldn't even been welcome to the birthday party. He shouldn't even wanted to come to the birthday party. Do y'all remember that story that I showed y'all with the daddy that took his little girl to McDonald's? All he did was just take her to McDonald's. And somebody, his ops, as they call it, saw him and shot up his car, and that baby girl died. He made it. Do y'all remember that other story where the dude was at the car wash and he left his baby running? Poor baby. She ain't make it either. Rest in peace to her. I don't think he made it either, though. Rest in peace to him. But quit taking these kids with y'all. If y'all want to sit there and put y'all lives at risk by being in gangs, that's on y'all. We ain't got nothing to do with it. Your cousins, your aunties, your uncles, your brothers, your sisters, unless they down with you. Carmen said, I remember. Girl, hold on, I remember. Carmen, I know you remember. You know what I'm saying? Now here we are again in one of these situations. Thank God the 2-year-old made it. And it was her birthday party. But so many family and friends. 4 people got killed, y'all. And 14, I think, got injured. Like, this is crazy. And you would have thought that they just would have went ahead and did a drive-by. Oh, no, baby. Not in Cali. Not in Stockton. Baby, word on the street is they came inside. They came inside. Do you hear me? A 14-year-old boy, he got murdered. I mean, y'all, it was ridiculous. The mama had something to say. Let me see if I can find the mama, what she had to say. Here go the mama. You know, and I really hate to be like this, y'all, but my thing is this. You know what type of baby daddy you got. You know this. Her baby daddy is a rapper, may I add. A local rapper, I do believe. I ain't gonna put him out there like that. He ain't no local, not local. Y'all know how we do. Local. He ain't all like that. You know, I ain't know, but he made it to Vlad TV, so he was something. And I keep telling y'all, Vlad TV, y'all better stay away from Vlad TV. Carmen, you one of them people that done heard me talk about Vlad, DJ Vlad. Vlad TV, stay away from there, y'all. Either he get you incriminated, allegedly, or he get you killed, allegedly. Don't go on there. Yeah, he got millions of viewers and all that, so that's the only reason why they want to go on there. Stay away from there. The boy, her baby daddy, the 2-year-old daddy, he was on there. And when he went on there, y'all, he sat up there and told Vlad, oh, yeah, I done been in shootouts. People tried to kill me. And you invited him to your daughter's birthday party just because he the daddy? Girl, if you don't collect that birthday money and do that birthday party and send him some pictures, you need Wendell. You need Wendell. You fly him out. Fly him out. Take some pictures. Send them pictures right. You ain't even got to send them. Wendell will send them for you. Right to your baby daddy. And everybody live to see another day. Y'all have to stop trusting gang member baby daddies. I don't care if he tell you, baby, ain't nothing gonna happen. I know better not nothing happen at this birthday. Ain't nothing gonna happen. No, don't trust it. When y'all have birthday parties, everybody that y'all invite, y'all are responsible for. When you driving people in your car, everybody that you got in your car, and you are the driver, you are responsible for. Now, let's listen to see what this woman got to say. Here we go.
All I can say is that I'm sorry.
All she
to all the
says is
mothers
I'm
and
sorry.
children out there. If I could do anything to prevent this, I would. I threw a birthday party for my little daughter. She actually turned 2, and I just wanted all my family to come together, and everybody's getting together around and just start cutting the cake, and all we heard was gunshots, and everybody just fell to the ground. It was just unexpected. I actually thought it was my balloons popping. It was gunshots. So shocked and lost, and I'm lost of words. I'm speechless, and I just want to say I'm sorry to all the mothers out there that lost their kids at my birthday party. So it's my daughter's niece. Both his nieces passed away. Um, my sister actually got shot. My cousin got shot. My son's friend got shot. My 3 of my friends got shot. My friend's baby dad got shot and got killed. Yes, I work for the AA Whole Life Center. I work with the youth. That's why it's really hurting me, because I see youth all day. I see kids all day. I'm a mother of 3. So for me to see kids on the floor and just bleeding and I can't help them, and I help people that I help the youth at my job, it was hurting me not to help them on the floor. Try not to be in public all the time with your kids, because anything can happen and bullet do not have a name. I believe that if you guys ever have a birthday party, just have a birthday party indoors and don't be outside.
Now remember what I did say. They did come inside. So maybe what she mean by that is that maybe some of the gang members, was outside when they should have been inside. I don't know. But what I do know is that this was gang related. That's what I do know. Now, I'm finna show y'all this other clip before we get to the dad. There's a couple of clips I want to show y'all. Oh, this one right here is the aftermath. I'm not gonna show all of this because it's quite long, but I do want y'all to just see what it looked like after the shooting inside the birthday party. That's what I want y'all to see. So I'm gonna bring that up again. Look like it was a beautiful birthday party for the 2-year-old baby. Why you gotta have almost 150 people there? I don't know, for a 2-year-old birthday party. Maybe if the gang members wasn't invited, who knows how many people would have been there. I'm just saying. Now, I want to make sure I make this clear. I'm more than sure that this mama did not expect this to happen. Not sure why, but I know she didn't expect this to happen at her 2-year-old baby birthday party. I know she didn't expect for her family members and her kids' friends and her baby daddy family and friends to get shot and killed, or just to get shot, or just to get injured. But once again, when you are in this lifestyle, and whether she in it or not in it, she know her baby daddy in it. She knows that. She know that ain't no secret. Anybody in a rap game knows he's in a gang. He said it himself. This ain't nothing that I just came up with and made up. He said it on Vlad TV. So let me show y'all the aftermath of the birthday party. Here we go.
With the deadly mass shooting in Stockton. And tonight, for the first time, we're getting a look inside the bullet-riddled crime scene where 15 people were shot as people are looking for a way forward after that violence. And tonight, law enforcement agencies are still working to identify and arrest the shooters who killed 4 young people and injured 11 others. Good evening, and thank you for joining us here for our News at 11. I'm Edie Lambert.
I'm Galston Dart. Here is the latest right now on the shooting. As we know it tonight, law enforcement says that there were about 100 to 150 people at that birthday party when the shooting.
Why Why? 100 to 150 people attending a 2-year-old birthday party. She don't know all them people. I'm surprised the mama know all these people. 150 people at my baby 2-year-old birthday party. Baby, how many of them folks brought a birthday gift? I need to know. I need to know if this baby got 150 birthday gifts. Who just came just to kick it? Who just came for the adult party afterwards? Y'all know how we do. And they just like, they look light-skinned, but they just like one of us. Who is having 150 people at a 2-year-old birthday party? Please let me know. Carmen said 130. 150 people, y'all, had a 2-year-old birthday party. I think when Trey was born, Trey's first birthday, I think that was the most people that we had at his birthday party. Okay, let me hurry up. Foolie is distracting me just as well. And this is only happening, y'all, because I do not have my green screen up, okay? If I had my green screen up, y'all wouldn't see him at all. But anyways, when Trey, that's what I'm about to say, Trey, when Trey had his first birthday party, because everybody was excited for Trey, baby. Everybody was excited for Trey to get here and be on this earth, okay? Foolie, can you please check for me for Instagram and see if I'm live on there? So y'all know we live. You don't know what you're gonna get during my live of Miss Peachy. Look, Carmen used to it. She know how we do. She said 130 people came for the after party. Yes. Oh, I see what you're saying, Carmen. Yes. So 20 people came for the birthday party. Thank you, Poolie. Poolie put my green screen up, y'all. So y'all ain't gonna see him no more. But 150 people was there. 130 probably was for the after party for the grown folks. And then after that, baby, that means 20 people was there for the birthday party. And y'all, that don't make no sense. Thank God. We will say that. At the end of the day, God is always in the blessing business. And he always show up right on time. So out of 150 people, thank God that only 15 people was either injured. What's that? Let me see. 11 people was injured. They said 14 people. Yeah, there it is right there. Duh. 11 people injured and 4 people was killed. So thank God it wasn't more than that. Because it definitely could have been more than that. The ages was 8, 9, 14, and 21. That 21-year-old, he just came with his girlfriend. He was just there with his girlfriend. Yes. And his girlfriend's child. I don't know if it was his child or not. If it was, I apologize. But I don't know for sure if that was his child. But I do know he came with his girlfriend. And then the other kids, oh my gosh. This is just horrible. So let me let y'all finish so y'all can see the aftermath.
Broke out before 6 o'clock Saturday evening. 15 people were shot, 4 were killed, 11 people were injured. We know that the people killed were 8, 9, 14, and 21 years old. Investigators have yet to confirm the names of those killed, but the 14-year-old has been identified as Amari Peterson, and family and friends of the 21-year-old victim identify him as Susano Archuleta. Governor Gavin Newsom ordering flags to be flown at half-staff in remembrance of those 4 young people who died and the 11 others who were injured in the shooting. The governor saying on social media that, quote, no child should ever have their life taken from them. Case Area 3's Andres Valle is live for us in Stockton tonight with more on the latest in the investigation.
Oh, yeah, Golston, Edie. The big headline, of course, is that the manhunt for the people responsible in this mass shooting is still continuing. The San Joaquin County Sheriff's Office says that they believe there's multiple shooters involved in all of this. And tonight, that memorial continues to grow. Let's show you kind of what we're seeing out here. You can see a lot of these candles lit. This is right in front of the banquet hall where all of this happened. And a lot more flowers have been dropped off within really the past couple of hours or so. But let's show you that firsthand look of what the aftermath looked like inside the banquet hall. Now, the San Joaquin County Sheriff's Office says the shooting happened at a 2-year-old's birthday party on Saturday. And you can see in one of these photos, the happy birthday banner still hanging and what appears to be a playpen destroyed and kid shoes scattered on the floor. One woman even carrying a pair of shoes that looked like to be for a child. Now, we noticed family members yesterday coming to the banquet hall to remove these decorations after investigators cleared the scene. And in an interview with NBC News, Sheriff Patrick Withrow explained why he believes multiple people will be arrested and charged in connection to this deadly shooting.
At this point, we think we had multiple shooters at the site, but I can honestly tell you we're looking for multiple people because this didn't happen in a vacuum. So we had people that helped them set this up, people that knew this was going to go down, and then after it happened, these guys got away somehow. So they had help afterwards. So we're going to go after everyone that had anything to do with this, and so it'll be multiple people that will be taken into custody for this.
All right, y'all. Y'all just heard it. Multiple people will be taken into custody for this. If y'all think y'all tripping right now, you are not tripping right now, okay? I'm not doing my show outside, but you do hear birds. Unfortunately, over there, I might have to put them in the garage when I do my show starting in January. But yes, I do have birds. Well, my kids have birds. They have 2 birds. Pinky and Savelva. They ended up coming over to the house. They was supposed to be out there at my mom and them house. My mom and them said, we got to go somewhere for a minute. Can y'all please take the birds? Of course. They my kids' birds. We'll keep them. We'll babysit. Now they don't want the birds back. So now we're responsible for Pinky and Savelva. So, sorry that y'all hear the noise. But anyway, y'all, this was, again, definitely gang related. Definitely gang related. I want to make sure I stress that enough, that this was definitely gang related. Now, once the police and stuff came, because you know the police had to come, right? You know, I got to tell y'all word on the streets. So, you know, police had to come and everything. Well, when the police came, when the police came, y'all, guess what? Some people, y'all know I'm trying to pull up the clip. Some people ended up having warrants. Some of the gang members, baby, some of the gang members, they had warrants. And baby, they got locked up. So not only did you come to this birthday party for a birthday party, but you also done came to this birthday party and you done got locked up because you had a warrant out for your arrest. Well, guess what, y'all? Guess what? I got a video, y'all, of one of the people that was out there. Now, I don't know if they was gang related or not. Allegedly, they was. Word on the street, he was, but I don't know. I don't want to put that out there on this young man. But it is what it is. And they went to the jail, y'all. They went to the jail and talked to this young man. Yes, at the jail. The news done went to the jail. And the jail said, yes, come on in, you can talk to him. So y'all finna hear what he got to say on how everything happened at the party. A lot of them is saying the same thing. So it lets you know they're telling the truth on what happened. But here we go.
Authorities in Stockton are continuing to search for the shooter who killed 4 people and left 13 others injured.
2 men at Saturday's birthday party were arrested, but officials say they are not considered suspects in the shooting, but were arrested for parole violations. KCRA 3's Anahita Jafari sat down with one of those men behind bars. Anahita, what did he tell you?
Well, 25-year-old Billy Williams is currently in San Joaquin County Jail. He tells us he doesn't know who the shooter is or why someone would choose to come to a birthday party and shoot at children or other people that were inside. He says that he agreed to speak with us earlier today, so we went to the jail to sit down with him about what happened that night at the party. We do want to warn you, some of these details are hard to hear. Take a look at some of these videos from that night. He says he was there for a birthday party and thought he heard balloons popping, but really they were gunshots. He said his back was turned against the entrance, so he didn't know who was shooting at them. He says he saw one little girl lying on the floor. He also saw Amari after he got shot as well. Williams tells me when police arrived, he says they took a long time to get into the building. He says he was trying to help carry the kids out and help them.
There's a bunch of kids there. I really, like everybody else says that they seen something, like they seen something, but really I was already turned around to the kids. So I just heard shots. So I didn't like, I was turned around to the kids. Like I just started to run after all the kids that I seen fall. And I started to carry them, and I noticed that when the police came that they didn't run to the kids. They were like still pointing the guns. And I was like, the kids is dying. And they wouldn't listen.
He says he and Luciano Guerrero are in jail right now because they are on parole and they were here at the scene of the shooting when it happened. He tells us at this point, all he cares about is getting out and seeing his family. Live in Stockton, I'm Anahita Jafari, KCRA 3 News.
Did he happen to say anything, Anahita, about someone at the party being targeted for that shooting?
We know that a lot of people have been asking this, and I did ask him that question as well. He says he doesn't understand why, if somebody inside was targeted, why somebody would come and shoot at children and innocent people. He says he doesn't understand why that might have happened, but we'll have more of that.
Okay, enough with the foolishness. Hey, Demond. How are you, Demond? I'm back, Demond. I'm back. I don't know if you heard the beginning of the show, but I will just be pulling up in December. But we will be back with our regular scheduled show on January 7th, baby. January 7th. But hey, I hope everything's going good with you. Now, like I was saying, enough of the BS. We don't want to hear that. They know who it was. They know exactly who done this. But let me tell you how the game goes. Hey, Lisa. Yes, very, very sad, cousin. Very sad. But we must not act like we don't understand how the game goes. Okay? We can't act crazy. If they say who did it, and if this is really, truly gang related, which it is, and if they say who did it, when they go back and get them, for what they did, because retaliation is real. It's really real. So if they go back and get them, then guess what? You told who it was. So how we know you ain't go and take them on up out of here? Because they gone now. So they gotta act like they don't know. And that's another sad part about it. I guess my birds is like, can you please hurry up? But that's the other sad part about it. All these people have been injured. 4 people have been killed. 3 of them was kids. And even though you know who did it, you're still not going to tell. Still not going to tell. And then they say, who's the targeted person? Oh, we don't know who the targeted person. Baby daddy, allegedly. Word on the street. Baby daddy. Baby daddy and his gang friends that he decided to invite. Shoot. All right, y'all. Let's get to this father. The father that broke my heart, baby. When I tell y'all he broke, it come January, y'all will not be hearing the birds. Okay. Come January, you will not hear the birds. If I gotta take them out there in that garage, you will not hear the birds. See, they angry. They must hear me. So this father right here, baby, when I tell y'all this broke me, this broke me. He was there. He was there with his family. And the way he explained everything, y'all, get ready. That's all I'm gonna say is get ready. Here we go.
From the families of those impacted, ABC 10's Gabriel Porras has been on scene every day since the night of that tragedy, and he spoke to the family of the 14-year-old victim from Modesto.
And Gabriel, tell us, what have they shared with you today?
Yeah, Chris and Laura, I sat down with the family of 14-year-old Amari Peterson. The word devastating doesn't even begin to cover it. That family gathered inside of this building on Saturday to celebrate the birthday of a 2-year-old. They would have never imagined that just 48 hours later, it would turn into a memorial for their own child. I want to warn you that the details the father shares about the final moments of his young son's life are simply gut-wrenching. Any father remembers the day their child is born.
He was just like the perfect gift from God.
But this father, Patrick Peterson, is now burdened to live with the day his son died.
All I could see is my son crawling on the ground and me trying to resuscitate him.
At just 14, Amari Peterson took his last breath.
He had one bullet hole right above his heart.
Amari and his family, a few of the dozens on Saturday who were just trying to celebrate the birthday of a 2-year-old.
I just heard gunshots, and then the shooter came in, and he came in. I turned my back and I looked at him, and then I just started seeing him shoot. Just sit down.
Patrick's daughter was grazed, and in the panic before he could even react,
everybody running off, and then my son is just sitting there, just crawling, trying to get up. So I got my baby. I had to hop back over the counter, and I'm trying to see what's going on with him. I'm trying to give him CPR and the bullet, and he just got blood coming out his face, and it's just something that a father should never have to go through.
What no one should ever endure is now on a painful replay.
Every time I get ready to lay down, I'm like laying over my son while he's sitting there breathing, trying to breathe. Every day he would tell me, "Dad, I love you. Dad, I appreciate you." Every night, every morning. Every night, every morning, that boy would tell me he loved me.
A loving boy, a gentle soul, a life taken, and a community shaken.
He was loved by like so many people. He loved sports, he loved football, he loved basketball. You know, he ran a little bit of track, but overall, he was just a gentle soul. And I just can't see why God would let something like this happen.
And that is the question that so many people are asking tonight. Why did this happen? Right now, we don't know the answer. Investigators say they're working on it. So far, for now, this memorial grows with candles and flowers, and so many families now mourning. Amari's family tells me they've received so many calls and texts in the past 48 hours with people showing support. They are raising money online to plan for a funeral, something they would have never planned for, never prepared for, never would have expected. Live in Stockton, Gabriel Porras, ABC 10.
Baby, when I tell y'all that right there was sad, that right there was sad. So I wanted to show y'all that. That was the 14-year-old boy that was killed. And right now I'm going to show you guys the 8-year-old, which was the youngest one. She was only 8 years old. So here we go.
Learning the identity of one of the 4 victims killed in Saturday's mass shooting in Stockton. This is Maya Lupian. 8-year-old was a student at Aspire Apex Academy.
So heartbreaking. She's one of 3 children who were killed, as you know. A 21-year-old man was also killed. New today, we learned the number of others shot now stands at 13. The suspect or suspects still on the run. There's a combined $75,000 reward for information leading to an arrest in this case. Your reporter Tori Apodaca is live in Stockton with more on that little girl now identified by her family. Tori, so tragic.
It really is, Marley and Dominic. Cherish your children. Those were the exact words that so many parents we spoke with out here at Aspire had to say as they try to just wrap their heads around that this really happened. 8-year-old Maya Lupian truly was known as a light to so many who loved her well.
Just senseless, innocent kids living life, it's not fair. It's not fair.
That senseless shooting claiming the life of 8-year-old Maya Lupian while she was attending a birthday party for a 2-year-old. Her older sister, Yesenia, says Maya was the light in everyone's life, the sweetest soul. She deserved a childhood full of laughter, school days, karate, family time, and dreams. Not this.
How do you explain to them,
Shireen Coylton's daughter was in Maya's 3rd grade class.
A lot of them are into making bracelets and stuff. So, just like she's a friend, this is my daughter.
Family says Maya excelled in her academics and extracurricular activities. And like many little girls her age, she loved to dance, sing, draw, and was even a purple belt in karate.
It was just crazy, the thought of someone actually wanting to do that at a child's party, you know what I mean? So that's kind of, it sucks.
The mass shooting that killed 4 people, including 3 children, has many Stocktonians saying the gang violence has gone too far.
They off limits. Man, don't mess with kids, period.
Investigators still not confirming it was gang-related, but the targeted attack leaving unimaginable pain for the families of so many innocent children who were there for a celebration.
It's just gone too far.
So how do you explain something like this to children? That's what so many parents tonight are asking themselves. Some of them kept their kids home from school today. Although Aspire did have grief counselors on campus and other support for all of the children and the staff, and they will continue to for the weeks to come.
Yeah, that is such a tough conversation for so many parents with kids asking these questions. It's awful they have to even go through this.
Yeah, I mean, they can't, avoid it, and I know with my family, just kind of,
seeing it, hearing about it.
Yeah,
exactly. So. Tori, thank you.
All right, y'all. Y'all heard it for yourself. I have 2 more clips that I want to show y'all. Like I had told y'all before that I did have the picture of everyone that was murdered. And I'm going to show y'all that right now. All right. This is everyone, y'all. 2 girls, 1 boy, and 1 man. All 4 of these people are not gang related. I repeat, all 4 of these people was not gang related. Now, Susano, I can't speak for Susano because I don't know. I'm just going to be honest. But from what they saying, he was an innocent bystander like these other babies was. So I'm finna go ahead, play this video, and then after this video, baby, we gonna talk about the landlord. When stuff go down, you always got somebody. You always got somebody. I ain't had nothing to do with it. I told them this. I didn't know. I had no idea this was going on. We're going to talk about that after this video. So we'll talk about it after this video. Here we go.
More information about the 4 young people killed in that mass shooting, starting with Maya Lupian. She was 8 years old. She was a 3rd grader at an Aspire Apex Academy. The school shared a statement from her family saying that Maya loved to dance, sing, and draw. She was a purple belt in karate and loved being active. She excelled in school and she loved her extracurricular activities.
A GoFundMe has identified the 8-year-old as Journey Rose Rio Tutar Guerrero. She's described as kind and playful. Journey Rose was in the 3rd grade and loved to tell her family about what she learned every day.
Family and friends have identified the 21-year-old as Susano Archuleta. Susano was at the party with his girlfriend. His family was told that Susano protected children and his girlfriend when the shooting broke out, putting them in a closet to hide.
And Amari Peterson was 14 years old. A GoFundMe page created by the family remembers Amari as bright and loved. He played football and basketball and was planning to go to college. Cecil Hannibal spoke with Amari's basketball coach tonight.
He left everything on the court. He wanted to make his dad really proud.
Amari Peterson, a 14-year-old with a passion to win on the court and in the classroom.
He was good in school, straight A student. He didn't talk back. Just honestly, just a genuine overall, just a really, just a good kid.
A good kid who lost his life in Saturday's mass shooting at a children's birthday party in Stockton. Brent Bonander coached Amari for the last 6 years, literally watching him grow up.
But he was like a generational player. Just the talent that he had. And not just in that, I mean, it was with football too. He had a lot of eyes on him.
But his coach says it wasn't his handle or his jumper that impressed him the most. It was his heart.
He wanted to be that kid that his dad, could be proud of. And it's hard, man, because it's senseless. He had the whole world. And it just ripped from him.
This horrible tragedy has left so many families heartbroken, from fathers and brothers to teammates and coaches.
I know you wouldn't want, people to be crying over him and stuff like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go out there and we're going to dedicate this season to Amari.
In Stockton, Cecil Hannibal, KCRA 3 News.
All right, y'all. So y'all know I always bring y'all something extra. I always bring y'all something extra that I find. And I found this video. Shout out to Trap More Ross. His platform. It's called Trap More Ross. Shout out to him. He actually found this on somebody else's platform. But if y'all want to see this video that I'm finna show you, if you want to see that in full, it's called Trap More Ross. And y'all check him out. But this right here, y'all, they call it that one of the ops was celebrating what happened. Now, of course, this young man said that he didn't do it. They all gonna say, I ain't did it. I know I ain't do it. But that's basically what this situation was. So I want y'all to hear this.
Is extremely infuriating, okay? This clip's just been going around on Twitter or X, okay? This is posted 4 hours ago. 501 Tate, a member of the Town Homes gang based out of Stockton, California, states that he condones the mass shooting in Stockton involving children. He says, we condone it, but we didn't do it. Now, do we believe that he didn't do it? Do we believe that these guys that are going around saying they condone this disgusting act? It's like, how can you even be saying that? As we discussed in the previous video, it sounds like the FBI have picked this up, and anybody that's even had a whiff of being around this situation is likely going to be facing life in prison and potentially the death penalty. So this individual is very misguided putting out this video, and I'm not going to lie, he's just put himself on the radar of the FBI. But let me play you the clip because this is disgusting.
Bro, and they're talking about they don't condone shit like that. Niggas sound like a bitch. We condone all that shit. We condone it, but we didn't do it. So, nigga, oh, God, don't put that on us. Bro, we condone this shit, though, because niggas be shooting that niggas with their kids and shit. I'm done giving all you niggas passes. That's the old me. Nigga blowing, catching with his family or nigga smoking. Bro, and they're...
All right. Y'all just saw that with y'all own eyes. Heard it with your ears. Saw it with your eyes. He said, we condone it. We definitely condone people shooting up families, kids. Kids can get it too. That's what he's trying to say. Kids can get it too. Why did he say kids can get it too? Because they shoot up our kids when they with us. That's what he said. They do it to us, so why we can't do it to them? But we ain't do it though. Don't put that on us. That's what he's trying to say. Baby, when I tell y'all this whole story was just a total tragedy, and something that just did not have to happen. So with that being said, y'all, I am about to play this last clip with the landlord where he's trying to tell everybody that I didn't tell them to do this. I didn't tell them to have this birthday party. They told me that they was gonna be doing this instead. Or I didn't even know nothing at all. I'm just saying. That's what they said. You know, when the fire get hot, baby, the lies start coming out. And I know y'all wonder, well, why how the landlord get involved in this? Because it was no permit for 150 people. You say so. Y'all invite 150 people there. Ain't got no security guard out there. Ain't got no permit. Yeah, somebody need to be held responsible. So it what the landlord had to say.
Shooting took place inside a building that was hosting a child's birthday party on Saturday. Today, we're hearing different accounts from both the landlord and the tenant about how that space was being used. The landlord of the building on Lucille Avenue says the space was never meant to be a banquet hall or to host large events.
It's not an event center. This is more like a kind of studio for other kind of, the video shoot or and a kind of for other purpose. Somehow the tenant used for a different purpose without any permission.
ABC 10 spoke to that tenant today. He did not want to be identified, but he says the landlord knew about the party and that they spoke about the event just hours before the shooting happened. We did reach out to San Joaquin County officials who say a permit would have been required for an event there. They say no recent permits were issued or applied for by the tenant or the landlord at that address. The county says they have not had any issues in the recent past at that location. We have reached back out to the landlord. Stay with us for updates. Lord and the tenant, the landlord was never meant for to host.
This is a more.
Let me say something. Let me tell y'all something. Guadalupe look like he lying. I don't know if that's his name or not. He look like he lying. He look like he know. Allegedly. Like he said, keyword. Nothing has ever happened here before. She told you she was going to have 100, not told him, but told the tenant that they were going to have 150 people. Oh, you finna have 150 people? Baby, your price just went up. Your price just went up. I bet you Guadalupe knew everything. And then want to sit up here and act like you ain't know nothing. That boy said he just talked to you right before the party started. You lying dirty dog. Allegedly. Allegedly. I just feel it in my spirit that he lying, y'all. Carmen, I feel like he lying. My spirit is telling me that he is lying. He don't want to know part of this. He is lying. Carmen said he full of shit too. He said, don't blame me because I knew about the party. Yes, he knew. He can't sit up there. He can't tell me he ain't know that 150 people was going to be in his establishment. Baby. In California, we're talking about Cali. Stop it. Baby, you know. Guadalupe, quit lying. Quit lying. Probably ain't gonna do nothing but fine you anyway. Just fine you. You probably ain't gonna go to prison for the rest of your life. But I tell you one thing. They gonna find who did this. It was too many kids. It was too many kids. Too many kids. And the number one reason why they gonna find who did this is because this story went viral, baby. And we still talking about it. And we still talking about it. We're gonna keep talking about it until you find the gang members that did this. Just a disgrace. When I say this is a disgrace for Guadalupe and her peoples, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going a little too far. I'm trying to see if I can there go the here he is, y'all. This is the baby daddy. Y'all know I can't show too much of this. I'm just gonna show y'all the picture of the baby daddy. That's baby daddy. The baby daddy. Y'all want close up? Allegedly, this baby daddy that was at the party. Gang member alert. Gang member alert. He said his stuff right here on Vlad TV. I'm not gonna play it though. But if y'all want to watch it, this is him. So, with that being said, I told y'all that I was just on here for a quick little show. Look, Carmen cracking up laughing at me. Y'all know I don't play no games with y'all. I don't play no games. I do my research. I don't play no games with y'all. But y'all, we're gonna be out of here. I just wanted to really just test everything out before next Wednesday when we do the birthday special. The birthday special. Let me show y'all. Where's it? There it is. J-Bone, 30th birthday. Happy heavenly birthday, baby girl. Her birthday is actually on the I think it was on the 12th. I think it's on the 12th, December 12th, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sorry if I said it wrong. But we want to keep it on a Wednesday because of course the families always come on Wednesdays. So baby, we going to Memphis. This is my I'm So Memphis friend, y'all. I met Candace when she came onto the show. Never met her in person. Let me show y'all. I know Poolie like, wish this girl hurry up. I'm gonna show y'all the video that I saw Candace on, and y'all gonna see it on next Wednesday too. But this is the video that I saw Candace on. Journey. Oh shoot, they trying to play Vlad. Don't you play Vlad on here? Journey Caples. I think this is it. Oh no, that's it 2 years later. This might be it. Yep, this is it right here. This was the video that I saw that made me say, I got to get this family on Peach Tea Time. Baby, when I tell you, it broke my heart. It broke my heart. Carmen, I'm not sure if you was watching Peach Tea Time when I first covered this. But Candace, she comes on. She came on like a couple times to give updates and everything. This story still has not been solved. And it's so sad. So sad. This young lady, she did not have any kids of her own, but she took in 2 boys. She took in 2 boys and raised them boys, baby, like they was hers. And you don't see that too often. So make sure y'all tune in on December 10th, which is next Wednesday, at 9:00 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Central Time, and 6 p.m. Pacific Time. And it will be a call-in special, y'all. So all of Journey's friends and family members, they will be calling in to wish her a happy heavenly birthday and also to share a memory. Yes, y'all, they're going to be calling in. So this is going to be amazing, okay? Very amazing. Now, I'm going to tell y'all now, my I'm So Memphis friend, she very emotional. But you can tell she gangster. Baby, you can tell Candace is gangster. She is Journey's sister. And but she is so emotional, baby. She is hurting so bad about losing her sister. She really is. And this is her second sister that she has lost. So I'm going to go ahead and play this video, y'all. This video is going to play out. So again, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to end the show because I don't have my outro on here. So we are going to end the show with a commercial break. With a commercial, rather. So again, I hope y'all make sure y'all tune in on next Wednesday to help celebrate Journey's heavenly birthday. All right, y'all. I love y'all. If y'all want to chat in the comments after the show, please feel free to do so, baby. Please feel free to do so. But I'm out of here. I love you guys and happy holidays from PGT Time. And also from Justice Beyond the Silence Inc. All right. Oh, I forgot. We are still looking for donations, y'all. We are still looking for donations for Joyful Treasures. For Joyful Treasures. Look, I can't even get it out. The toy giveaway. The toy giveaway. It is going to be at Redan Recreation Center this year, which is where it was at last year. The ages for the toys is newborn to 10 years old. But if we're able to get more donations, we should be able to get more toys for older kids. Okay. So please, if y'all are able to donate, please donate. There is the QR code right there. Let's make sure that it works. Yep, it works. It's the Cash App, baby. It works. So if you take your phone and put it up to your screen, baby, just like that, baby, you can donate. Or you can go to my website. Which is www.justicebeyondthesilencedinc.com. No, justbeyondthesilence.com. Don't put ink in there. You ain't gonna get there. Justicebeyondthesilence.com. Okay, you can go there on my new website and you can make a donation. Shout out to Fred for doing my new website. I will be showing you guys the website on Wednesday, next Wednesday. But as of now, I hope y'all got that QR code. All right. But this is who we are celebrating. Journey Caples on next Wednesday, baby. Here we go. I love you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful night.
Sister and daughter now at the center of a murder investigation. Memphis police found the 25-year-old killed in the Nutbush neighborhood. The woman's family continues to mourn while police search for her killer in tonight's Manhunt Monday.
He took my little sister for nothing, man. She do nothing to nobody.
Candace Parker and her father are searching for a killer. Memphis police say 25-year-old Journey Caples was murdered last November in Nutbush.
She told me she was going to school, and when she left school, she was going to meet somebody to get some shoes. I guess she never made it that far.
Parker says she tried calling her sister, but her calls went unanswered. Something Parker says was highly unusual for the mother of two. So Parker went to her sister's house looking for answers.
When I got to my sister's house, I felt it. Something was wrong. And that's when the detectives told us we had to stay there for a minute. When they said that, I already knew my sister was gone.
Parker says detectives told them they found her sister's body inside her white Jeep Cherokee on Prince Street.
She got shot in the head, came out through the back, through her side. I never think I'd put my sister in a casket, man. We just want justice for her. That's it.
Parker believes the gunman may have known her sister and says she may have been the target of a robbery.
I just want justice for my sister. I can't sleep. I can't eat. Y'all, just let me help. I need help.
If you know who killed Journey Caples, you're urged to call Crime Stoppers at 901-528-CASH. Your tip could help put a dangerous criminal behind bars and $2,000 cash in your pocket. Remember, all calls are confidential. Oh, you can certainly understand their pain and frustration and their search for justice. And by the way, if you do have a story that you would like for us to profile on Manhunt Monday, just send us an email to manhuntmonday@wreg.com.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Demissus. Demissus with the kisses, baby. Mwah. Or you can just call me Miss Peachy. That's all good too. Look, welcome to Peachy Tea Time. And it's Monday where I'm solo dolo. Yes, solo dolo. Unless I have a special guest. But y'all make sure y'all tune in each and every Monday, okay? Each and every Monday, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And don't forget to watch the other shows too. On Wednesday night, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, and on Fridays at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. All right, y'all. I love y'all so much, but we got to head on back to this show, okay? Make sure y'all continue to watch this show. Bye. We out.